Hey there, welcome to the channel. If you've ever wanted to bring your wildest ideas to life without the usual step-by-step restrictions, you're in the right place. And today we're diving into creating concept art with MidJourney. We'll break away from the typical linear process and explore different creative directions. And if you're looking for additional prompts or resources, be sure to check out the pinned comment below. All right, let's get started. Typically, when creating concept art, you'd start with a clear image in your mind. But where's the fun in that? Instead of trying to control every detail, we're going to throw randomness into the mix and see what kind of magic mid-journey conjures up. Sometimes the most beautiful results come when we let go of specifics. So let's give the AI a broad open ended prompt and let it surprise us. So here's one prompt that I crafted together. So let's say a dreamscape where reality is twisted by light and shadow. All right, let's send this over and see how it does from there. All right, same as before. Just wait for a bit while for the process to finish, and then the results of the photos each here will come up in a bit quick. And then here it is. Wow, would you look at that? Check that out. That is exactly what I mean. Look how the AI played with light and shadow in ways we couldn't have predicted. It's eerie, it's surreal, and it's nothing like the typical concept art process where you refine from a fixed idea. Now, imagine how you can layer your own storytelling on top of that. Pretty cool, huh? Concept art isn't just about creating visually striking images, it's about telling a story. You've got the raw imagery, but what's happening in that scene? What emotions or events are unfolding? Let's shift away from focusing on the image itself and think about the world and characters within it. I'm going to use a prompt right here that adds a layer of story to the scene. So I just typed in like the city streets echo with the footsteps of forgotten souls. Then let's send this right over. Here we go. Now the journey here is currently processing with the image generation. So just take a while, just be patient, waiting for the results to show right over here. Yep, here we go. And would you look at that? You can actually feel the eerie atmosphere right here. Those empty streets now tell a story right here. See? There's a haunting quality to the image, and suddenly this isn't just a city anymore. See, there are a bit of characters right here. So by adding storytelling elements, we've transformed this piece, each of these pieces in whichever you really want, into something that engages the viewer on a much deeper level. Now, if you find this video helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe to get notified whenever we post a new video. And if you could take just 2 seconds to smash that like button, it would help us get traction in the YouTube algorithm. Now that we've explored storytelling, let's step into one of my favorite aspects of concept art, pushing this style beyond the ordinary. Mid-journey stylization and weirdness sliders are perfect tools for this. So let's crank it up with those sliders right here and watch what happens when we embrace pure style. So here's the prompt that I'll be doing. Let's say here it is, what I've come up with, a forest where the trees were twisted, contorted, and floated in midair, with the tree leaves and also fallen leaves glowing in the dark. See? So here it is. Now, here's where things get really exciting. we've dialed up the weirdness and stylization. So the goal here isn't to have a correct or polished look. It's about seeing how far we can push the visual boundaries with this one right there. Now it's all said and done. Let's see what kind of outlandish dreamlike imagery the AI, like MidJourney, would bring us with. Here we go. Now that it's submitted to MidJourney, now it's processing the prompt, and now the images right here will be generating for a bit while, and here we go. As you can see right here, let me show you a few photos right here. Wow, there are the branches right here that's kind of twisted and stuff. There's one right here. The leaves right there kind of glow in the dark. And another one right here. See this one, they're twisted. One right here. There we go. That looks like a bog or a lake right there. So yeah, as you can see, we've created something that feels more like a visual experience than just a piece of art. It's captivating in a way that polished realism could never achieve. See? Concept art doesn't have to be finished or perfect. In fact, some of the most interesting pieces are the ones that keep evolving. Instead of polishing and refining the same image, what if we let it transform into something entirely different? Imagine starting with one mood and flipping it on its head. For example, we'll take a dystopian cityscape and reimagine it in a utopian setting. So let's see how far we can push that contrast. So first, let's pull up a random image. So here's the one that I found off the web of a dystopian city right here. Here we go. Let me select this one. Now, here we go. And here's the prompt I'll be putting together. So let's say a bright utopian version of a futuristic city filled with light, greenery, and peaceful streets. So here we go. Now, here's what's exciting. So by generating the same concept with a totally different atmosphere, we're not stuck trying to perfect one version. So, in that case, let's send this off right now. All right, so the processing, once again, this may take very quite quick, or it may take a while. Just be patient and all. Alrighty, up, and here it is, as you can see right here. And wow, look at this. It's the same city, or it might take inspiration with the image, but now it's filled with light, greenery, and an entirely different energy. This utopian twist gives it new life, and suddenly we got two contrasting versions of the same concept. So, by layering and regenerating, we've created a dynamic world where each version adds depth to the other. This process isn't about getting stuck on one image, but continuously exploring new possibilities. And that's it for today's video. Our journey through chaos, storytelling, and endless experimentation with MidJourney.